Good evening, morning, afternoon, freaks and geeks. This is Railuge. Welcome to a little game called Lilly's Well. Oh boy, this is another one of those games where I saw online on YouTube, and I had to stop watching because I wanted to play the game for myself. Thankfully, the game is free on Steam, so alright, let's go. It is a cold, rainy day in the Tabachi household. You are Lilly. Lilly is a young, innocent girl, 9 years of age. You live in a modest home with your papa. On this cold and rainy day, you are knitting on the couch while papa packs his things. Tonight he needs to go to work in order to teach a night class. Lilly is a good child. Papa trusts you to stay safe while he is gone. Before he leaves, Papa makes hot dogs and a boxed mac and cheese. He helps you pour the cheese sauce on your hot dog in order to make it taste better. You enjoy your meal together, ignorant of future events. Papa puts you to bed with the sound of rain lulling you to sleep. Shadow! Stop. Eclipses. Help! Help! You awaken to the sound of a voice. Lilly! Eek! Help! Spike! The voice seems to come from outside. You look out your bedside window. Nobody. There's nobody among the rain and darkness. Was it a dream? You opened your window a crack to listen closer. Please, it hurts. Help. The well. Someone is in the well. The rope normally hanging from it has vanished. You're a good girl, so you get out of bed to go help. Read instructions. This arrow keys to move Lilly around. Lilly can also move by clicking on the desired location. Object Z or space. This can also be done by clicking or tapping on the object. This game auto saves to keep track of progress. It can be safely exited at most times. Use items in order to progress. To use an item, open up the menu screen with the escape or X key. On the menu screen, select the stuff option to access collected items. By selecting an item and using it on Lilly, she will use it. Lilly must be right in front of the item's target in order to use it. Some items have multiple places they can be used, so don't be afraid to get creative. 4 different types of items: stuff, ropes, keys, and files. Stuff makes up normal items that can be used to interact with objects outside the menu. These often have more than one use, so it is recommended to play around with them if stuck. Ropes are the main goal to work towards. These items are that needs to climb down. The more obtained, the further down she can go. It is important to note that not all ropes are good materials. Once a rope is collected, it cannot be put back until Lilly climbs down the well. Keys are keys. Files are notes, letters, books. They're really anything that can be read, just like these instructions. Even if not directly taken, any file read during a playthrough can be reread from the files section for ease of access. Okay, I was thinking of making notes, but I don't need to? After collecting at least one piece of rope material, Lilly can climb down into the well. The material quality and length affect the overall results of the descent. Bad materials will cause the ropes to break. Once Lilly goes down the well, there is no going back. Alright, so this is in a very, early DOS fashion. I love it. My bed is insanely huge. Bed sheets are all messed up from your sudden awakening. Remember a movie that Papa brought back one weekend where prisoners use sheets to escape from prison? Take the sheets as rope? Yes. Well, interesting. This is Sniffles Bear. Sniffles is a gift from Auntie Mifuyu for your first birthday. He's kind of stinky, but a good stinky. Addict stinky. The rain isn't good for him. Yeah, that old DOS music is a little irritating. Your knitting basket gives you comfort despite the stormy weather. You only have one large ball of yarn left. With how big the yarn ball is, it probably could be unraveled into a long rope. Take the ball of yarn as rope. I don't know if that's going to be solid enough. Oh. Okay. Preventer of disease spread and assistant to teeth cleaning. The sink is clean with a mirror hanging right above it. If you manage to take this, it'd be impressive. Shower is still wet from your earlier bath. Bath has many water-safe dolls sitting on the edge. Stood on the edge of the tub, you wouldn't be able to reach the curtain's hooks. Trying too hard at this would probably result in you crackling your head upon the side of the tub. You have no concept of what an ER is, so you'd be out of luck if that happened. Behold, the toilet. The bowl has always been a hard-working part of the household. Even after that time, you made potions in it, causing laundry soap bubbles to completely fill the bathroom. Also never clogged, even when you put one end of a yarn ball down it and watch the entire ball disappear into the water. Truly the most sacred appliance to be created. Let's take it with us on our journeys. Private potty can't be taken. Look inside the toilet? Yes. Well, you just wasted your time looking inside the toilet bowl. Gross. Even though the commode is kept very clean. Fresh roll of toilet paper next to the porcelain pooper. To save money, this toilet paper is single ply. This is also known as the worst type of toilet paper. Could probably be used as rope if it's twisted tight enough. Take the toilet paper as rope. I don't know so much about that. Safe with the keypad on. Seems to have space for 6 numbers. Try to open the safe. Huh. I had once did a is that supposed to be a finger? I once did a campaign for Dungeons & Dragons Unlimited Adventures, and at this one spot, this guy just says, "Give me a number!" And you were supposed to give him like 5 different numbers. It was yeah, it was 34743. And it just gave you a whole bunch of experience and I think it was actually the Vorpal Longsword. My brother's complaining, it's like, well, how are you supposed to know what it is? I'm like, that's a super secret. You gotta guess what it is. They're all folded into perfection. belts might be a good rope substitute if tied together. Take Papa's belts as rope? Yes. Making rope out of socks just seems silly. This bed has always remained tidy as far as you can remember. You aren't even sure if you've seen Papa sleep in it. Is Papa like some sort of like inhuman creature that doesn't sleep? Try to take the sheets off, but it seems attached to the mattress somehow. Maybe there never was actual sheets in the bare mattress. It just looks like this? And is that stone pillows? Secrets? 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 There's gotta be some way I can rip that off. Trash can. It's empty. Well, you could take the plastic bag out of the trash can. You can't really think of a good reason to. Maybe if you come across a sea turtle that needs to suffocate, you can come back for this. Foreshadowing? Gotta remember, if I find a turtle, to come back, use the bag on the turtle and suffocate it. It's just family television. A collection of VH tapes can be found in the cabinets under the TV. Some notable ones include Rosa's Guide to Sunman and Clip Clop and Friends Collection 1. Call phone number? You can hear it start to call, but hang up before anybody can answer. Papa said you should never call numbers you don't know. That was my childhood number, though. Oh, nothing? Okay. The couch sits with nobody to sit on it. There's a pillow on the couch with a quote from that author that looks like a scary pirate. Which author is that? Well, you can't take the couch. You can see if you can take something from underneath it. Yes. Nothing there but dust bug. Okay, so I gotta... But you can tie the dust bunnies together to make a rope. This is like... as far as I know... Probably knit the yarn, have into a stronger rope. Yes. Now have the knitted rope. Still questioning the, There's nothing to knit. Okay. It's a book on the local plant life in your area. Read it. What section would you like to read? Going on Bethany's mirror, there are plenty of root vegetables that can be found only here. This is due to the area's creation and the impact of the outside it had. The dwarf mandragora can be found by paved roads near the area's border. Despite its name, it is not in the mandragora genus, or rather the Dacus genus. They appear as inch-wide clusters of white flowers that grow at the side of the road. Picking them will reveal a purple root vegetable in the shape of a human baby. These vegetables range from 3 to 5 inches tall. They can cause mild stomach discomfort if eaten raw, but boiling them kills the toxin that causes this. Dwarf mandragora is best served with melted cheese and beef. The rest of the section pages seem to have been cut out with scissors in order to keep the recipes. Majority of the trees found in Bethany's Mirror are the same as those in the surrounding areas. Plenty of oak, maple, and pine to go around. The most common in the area's more unusual tree is the Nymph Mimic. It will appear as a normal birch tree, but with a female humanoid figure jutting out of the trunk. What? Despite appearances, this isn't an actual nymph, but a soulless tree. These trees seem to form from the souls of women who got lost in the woods or have their corpses dumped in the woods after being killed. Their souls leave an imprint of sorts on a tree in Bethany's Mirror, causing it to swell with the body's shape. The sap from these protrusions can be harvested and made into nymph syrup. So what you're telling me is that, like, the round part of the trees, you can come up and, like, attach a little device on it that pumps out syrup. Another commonly seen tree that's exclusive to this area is the tomb tree, or harmless towards humans. In most cases, this tree can pose a risk to small children and pets. The tomb tree appears as a dead and hollow oak tree, usually in the center of a clearing. While most small animals that come across it may be interested in making a home out of the tree's many tunnels, this is actually a trap. Thanks to the tomb tree's lack of leaves, it instead gains nutrients by digesting the animals that get stuck in the tar-like sap it secretes inside its tunnels. The death of these animals is slow and full of suffering. Instead of dying of their flesh being digested, they often die of dehydration or starvation first. If something or someone you care about gets stuck in these trees' sap, common store-bought dish soap is enough to disconnect the skin from the sap. Okay, oh, dish soap. Kitchen. Got it, okay. Vine plants of Bethany's Mirror can be some of the most dangerous and the most useful for foragers. When looking for foraging materials, the most dangerous vine to stay away from is the overcast vamp vine. This vine can be identified by its bright purple suction cup-like leaves that only open rainy or overcast night. Open on rainy or overcast nights? Is that what you mean? Touching these leaves will cause the vine to grab its new prey and attach as many suction cups as possible to the victim's skin. It will then use these suction cups to rip the victim's skin open and suck out all their blood until they're bone dry. What are the native plants in this area? This is very freaky. Yes, keep reading. Another vine that can be dangerous is the womb ripper. What? Despite its name, it doesn't actually rip out wombs, but its dangers still cannot be underestimated. The womb ripper is only dangerous for those who eat the bright red berries off of its vines. Touching or squashing the berries appears to be harmless. After being consumed, the berries will latch onto the inner linings of its new host's stomach and intestines. Like a tapeworm, the seeds inside the berries will steal nutrients from the host before eventually sprouting. Sensing the sun outside of the body, the new plant will violently burst out of the host's organs, likely leaving the host to bleed out, and the new vines to grow on the nearest tree or other large object. The body will be used by the womb ripper as extra food throughout its life. Luckily, the womb ripper vine becomes very brittle shortly after separating it from its root. This makes it easy to incinerate. One vine that is both dangerous and useful for foragers is known as Orderly's Punishment. Often found in shady areas along tall trees, Orderly's Punishment can be easily identified by the blue thorns growing along it. Take extra care to not get pricked by these thorns, as they will inject an intense hallucinogen that will last around 12 hours on average. They will additionally cause an intense itchy sensation on the victim's inner organs. By removing these thorns, though, this vine can be used as a very helpful building material. Ooh. It is capable of holding an average of 460 pounds of weight, even after being dried out. For those suffering from joint pains, you may want to look for the flower of Icarus. This yellow flowering vine grows swiftly in the rain and thrives in deep wooded areas. By licking the pollen off the flowers once a day, humanoid joints will begin to repair themselves. It is, however, very important not to take the vines itself or pick the flowers. After being removed from where it originally planted its roots, the plant will quickly start growing microfractures, causing it to be easily destroyed after little amounts of pressure. So what you're telling me, I should use the vine with the blue thorns. Okay. Got it. These are the doors to the pantry. Padlock keeps the door shut. This is a place only Papa's allowed to go into. Okay, so I need something to cut that open. Fridge tower's above you. Your drawings cover the fridge. Okay. There isn't much in the fridge. The grocery delivery hasn't come yet this week. This is the keyboard. It's where Papa hangs the keys. Next to the board is a note from one of Papa's friends. You can't really read it from down here. Okay. Too short to reach. Uncheesed macaroni noodles are in the drain. Ew, gross. Let's take those noodles. These kinds of scenarios recommend taking everything but the kitchen sink for a reason. It's a stove. It also has an oven. Papa always told you never to use the stove by yourself. He also made you watch a VHS tape about how fires start and how they can destroy entire homes. Do I have to start a fire somewhere? You try to pull the stove with all your strength, but it seems that a 9-year-old child could not lift a gas stove that was manufactured in 1975. Oh, I was going to examine it. I was like, that looks like a stool. I'm going to take it. Okay, cool. It's a letter addressed to Papa. Read it? Yes. Dear Tony, I hope this letter finds you well. I am writing to you from Mother's home, as she required extra help regarding the pig farm. So wait, is it his brother then, not a friend? She is personally doing well and has asked about you and Lilly. Mother is especially curious about your progress on your research project. When Mother heard that you were pursuing her specialty, she was delighted to see how you would do. Please write to her and possibly send samples. So he's researching the plants. Ooh. Is he in the well? I only expect to stay on the farm for the next year or so before returning to Maine. With your permission, I'd like to visit your home on the way. Or is he in the well? Thank you for your time, Vic. Is it Vic or is her dad in the well? This is the key to the shed. Should you take it? Yes. Yeah, I've never seen the key to the attic before. It's just placed on... It's just its place on the board. Papa always takes the house key with him when he leaves. So, wait, they said that this is the pantry. Okay. There's an attic? There's an attic somewhere. This is what's keeping your eye bright right now. Maybe a good light source while you're outside. The problem is that it needs to be plugged in if you want to be more than dead weight. That is funny. I was hoping to look at the medals. Okay, we're outside now. I'm pretty sure I don't have... You know what? All that can be heard now is the echoes of raindrops. If you wish to save the person trapped in the well, you'll need to construct a rope. We hold 4 pieces of possible rope. Tie them together and descend. Why not? This is going to be great. Your rope is creaking. Something is very wrong. Oh, wait. As you fell, you were lucky to land head first, killing you instantly. Your body lays in a contorted, unnatural state as it waits for the maggots to settle in. Bad craftsmanship. Oh. Tip: bad rope materials can be thrown out in the trash can by the road. But there is one Lilly can find that can be converted into good material with a special item. Yeah, I already found that. Okay, so... yeah, I know I can move that with the... Oh, okay, I see. Alright, so toilet paper's out of the question. There's a receipt from a place called Sack Supply. Read it. Like 2051. 2051. No new orders for a bit. Too much local attention. Watch the news. What? Okay, so that was only 4 letters. Wait. V6? What's that 0 down there? It's 6 points. I was hoping I could watch the news. There's a memorial for someone in a language you don't understand. The memorial says... Is that Chinese? What? G-N-U-U-N-N. Hold on. I can't... What? Now for some reason it's just failing. Oh, there we go. What? Okay, this program fails. I do not know what that is. Top of the stone is a strangely shaped hole. It's narrow and seems to go down a little over 5 inches. Mandragora? I have to put a Mandragora in there? Sprouts are peeking out of the soil. Look, thanks to the rain, these should be growing into beautiful flowers one day. It isn't right to take something that isn't done growing. Ooh, is there like plant? Oh, there's a spare extension cord on the floor. Even in a storage shed, having a wire that looks like this is a clear violation. The cord is thick and new looking. Take the extension cord as rope. Yes. What is this? Bag of mulch. Used for gardening. 2 snap. Oh, come on! Bolt cutters. You don't remember seeing Papa use these much. Take the bolt cutters? Yes. A Nolan broken weed whacker is left to rust in the corner. This broke a while ago after Papa dropped this in the river. And I see this. Children and large scissors usually don't mix. Take the shears? Yes! I'm running with scissors! I'm running with scissors! I'm running with scissors! Ma! I'm running with scissors! I'm running with scissors! Alright, stuff. Okay, I'm going to leave this episode here. This is kind of interesting. I can't wait to see what else I can do. So, no spoilers. But if you do like what you see, do let me know in the comments section down below what you think of the game. Also, let me know if you've played this before. And what was your initial thoughts? But remember, no spoilers. Click on whichever thumb you think is appropriate for this video, because apparently they didn't take the dislike button away. They just took the number away. Even though as a creator I could still see the percentage of likes versus dislikes. But then I thought that it would be like a thing where it like gives me like information of like person like, oh, I don't really like this that much, your voice is like stupid or something. Subscribe if you'd like to see the rest of this and some other games that I do. I still have Season 9 planned. I have a few more backlog videos that I'm editing, so once that is done, Season 9 is going to come out. I also gotta do a few things because I want to better certain things on the channel. Share this with anybody you think might enjoy this game, including that weird hobo down the street that scratches his nose when he looks through your window. And until next time, stay white and nerdy.